Hello YouTube, it's me Nick, back here on the Lucky Shot 13 channel, and yeah, it's time for some Minecraft, right? We're gold, we're glowing. This time instead of fish, we have some melon, because melon is better than fish right now. Yeah. Well, anyway, here we are inside of our Noobsville crater, and we were standing in the middle of Crater Lake. Yes, that's right. Since the last time we were here together, I have filled in the lake. I have made the sort of meteor impact area here, where we are going to construct a meteor later on, made of diamond blocks and some packed ice. Because, of course, as we all know, meteors are mostly ice of different compositions, and some of it survived, and then of course the diamonds, right? Because if we're tying all of this in together, everything we're doing here, we joined this diamond block society. And the reason this diamond block society exists is because there is this giant meteor in this crater here on this patch of land made of diamonds. And I think that just ties everything together. It'll be absolutely wonderful. So a couple things here, that we're going to talk about here today, since, there's not too much progress to update on. I'm not going to do the cow farm in this episode. Hopefully I will have everything I need to do the cow farm in the next episode. But we'll talk about what I've done here and what I'm going to be doing, so hopefully I have some progress to update you on in the cow farm episode as well. So, let's get to work here. Alright, so, I made the lake. That's obvious. We know what that's going to be now, right? So let's talk about a few other things. So let's say, for example, this lake wall were to slowly be eroded away, right? And this water has breached it. This water has breached this way, and it has eroded and eroded and eroded. The path of least resistance has broken through the crater wall here, and has created this sort of smaller lake down here, right? More of a pond, okay? Pond lake thing, right? And you have all this wonderful, beautiful life that has sprouted up here due to all of the rich, beautiful minerals that have come from the meteor in the middle of Crater Lake. Ooh, Enderman, that's fun. Then you also have the same type of deal here, where it has broken through and it has carved its way. Oh man, this was the slow way. This was not the smartest thing to do. But anyway, you can see here that this has sort of broken through, and of course it's been marked by the researchers that have come here. And it's broken through this way, and it has sort of found its path of least resistance, if you will, through that cave. Make sure there's not a creep around here, and you can see there's another waterfall that's done something similar back into the ocean, right? So we've sort of tied all this together, okay? So getting back up here, we can see, so now we know what's going on there, right? So now we know our water source and where our water goes, right? So one thing we are going to go do real quick is pop into the nether and go get some netherrack, because I want this like around the edges, right around the edges of where this meteor hit. I want it to still be burning, right? Because we all know here playing Minecraft, netherrack never goes out. So let's use that, right? Let's say that this meteor here, this giant chunk of diamond and ice that fell from the sky and created this crater and Crater Lake, it's still burning, right? There's still some pyrotechnics going on, okay? It is still on fire after many, many, many eons. Duh, you can only sleep at night and the sun is not all the way down. Dude, you would know this if you had Windows. If you haven't seen my last episode, go watch it. If you don't want to watch my last episode, then hopefully you have watched IronPine, where he has sort of pranked me and built a andesite house for Anders and M13. And you can see this because, of course, we pledged our allegiance to the Diamond Block Society. That's obvious. We're gonna have our research station set up at the site of Crater Lake. which sort of transitions me into my next point, right? Is why is Crater Lake significant to us? Like, what are we doing over here at Crater Lake? Well, we're a researcher. Okay, we're going to be part of a small research team, right, that has sort of drilled and dug into the side of the crater, has created a temporary lab setup. We'll have mobile labs out here, everything set up, and we are just doing as much research as we can on the diamond block meteor, not just for ourselves and for posterity, but also for the interests of the Diamond Block Society. Alright, so now I've rambled on before we get too far. We did get a belated birthday gift from MuniRider, and I took a peek, but I didn't want to take anything out of the chest. I wanted it to be very authentic. Yeah. Pretty awesome by MuniRider there. He also said he dropped by an infinity bow for us to drop on an anvil, and a ton of arrows. He gave us all those arrows, of course, because at the time he did not have an infinity bow to give us, and figured we might need those many arrows, considering the fact that Crater Lake is mob central whenever it turns nighttime. And due to a weird server error that we've actually had here tonight that has wiped some of our progress, we've also been having trouble with the fast night, the one-player fast night. So let's drop off some stuff here. We got a couple of chests that I've sort of dedicated to junk, if you will. Junk, but not junk. We'll keep a stack with us just because it's not infinity yet. I'm going to go over and see if we have an anvil over at the mob grinder. So let's run over there. Yes, IronPine has one. I hope this doesn't ruin your thing, buddy. Okay, good. So now we have our awesome bow here, so I actually need to get some food. IronPine is always so good about letting me come over here and get his food. I cannot thank him enough for that. See, once I get the cow farm up and running, this automatic cow cooker, really is what it is. Not so much a cow farm as it is a cow cooker. Then we'll be doing good, right? We'll be able to provide food for us and for the community. But as for now, ooh, salmon sounds good. I like salmon. We'll take some salmon. Thank you, IronPine. You're the man. Okay, so let's get that. And I kind of didn't think about the fact that we have to cook it. Yeah, gross miscalculation on my part. Not smart. This is me being scatterbrained again. This is me starving myself to death, not knowing where the entrance to IronPine's base is. These are all of these things, right? Did not say I was great at this game. Oh yeah, by the way, IronPine's roof is done. It looks fantastic. His storage area over here, very well organized. Looks fantastic. I tell you what, you guys should be watching his videos as well, because they are wonderful. I really don't want to take his glass out of his furnace. There is sort of a spoiler-ish thing over there, which I'm not going to look at, because this video might come out before his. Hopefully I didn't give it away coming over there. I just kind of remembered. I don't know, I might have to edit me out going over there. We'll see. We'll see. So let's get over here very slowly to our furnace and cook us up some fish. Up, 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 up. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so let me get over here and get some fish cooked. Then I will bring y'all back whenever I'm ready to go into the nether. Alright. So here we are. We are back. We have some fish. A little bit of fish. Enough for us to go through the nether. I've got the rest cooking up. Yeah, so let's hop into the nether. I will go ahead and make sort of a quick note, if you will, on kind of how I play and how I'm making these videos so far. So far, y'all are pretty much seeing exactly what I'm doing what I'm on, right? I mean, the length of the videos is essentially matching the length of time that I am actually on the server to make those videos. Now, soon, of course, that will change. You know, it'll get, sort of to the point where I will be including more progress. Oh my goodness gracious alive. Oh my. Oh, that is a ton of animals. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to have a talk about that. Because that's excessive. Oh my gosh. That is just insane. But anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a pack of wild dogs. Gosh, I totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, so about progress in the episodes, it'll get to the point where I'll play for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll get it condensed down to a 15, 20, maybe 25-minute episode on occasion. I will try not to make too many like the last one where it runs over 30 minutes, of course. That had to have sort of its own special out for the video, and of course I wanted to include some gameplay from IronPine and Muni and myself playing from the other night, and we might as well just get a stack of this stuff while we're here. There were some things that went into that. But, like for the cow cooker, y'all will see me start on the cow cooker, and then I'll bring you back when it's done, and when we're getting the cows in, and show you the important pieces, and then, you'll see me start on further landscaping for Crater Lake, and then you'll see it where it's done. And then, like, for example, for today's episode, you got to come in right as I'm done, right? I've done some landscaping to it, I've made the lake, and then you get to see my progress, what I've done off camera at the start of the episode. More of that will be coming. But as for the time being, is I'm still a little restricted on the actual time that I can record these episodes, and this is just cracking me up. This is ridiculous. That I can actually record these episodes. I want y'all to sort of come along on these early days, this early stage on the server. I want y'all to come along with me, and sort of, be with me here as I get everything set up and rocking and rolling, and get more resources and come up with these ideas. Like, I want y'all to be here when I'm coming up with the ideas, not just after I've come up with them off camera, whatever, I've sat down, I've thought about it. Whoa, buddy. Oh no. Oh, let's not die. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude, that was so close. That was wicked crazy. Shoo. Oh, man. Creeper hole. Oh, man. I'm going to go sleep that off and then come back and fix that hole. And I'll probably forget, but... Oh, man, that was close. That was wicked close. But, yeah. So, oh, another creeper. So, like I said, there will be, more updates for these videos, that y'all will get to see more progress updates, over longer periods of time. No problem. That'll be coming soon. It's all just part of the progress, Y'all get to experience these early days as I experience them, coming up with these ideas, being sort of scatterbrained, a struggle. Do I have the resources to do this now? Will I have the resources later? How do I get those resources? All of those early game things. Grab some more of that. Drop some of this off. I hear skeletons burning up outside. I don't have any flint. I don't have any flint at all. I need a piece of flint. There we go. Perfect. Can put that back now. Oh, duh. Piece of iron. So let's make us a quick flint and steel. So, we can actually set the netherrack on fire. And hopefully creepers ain't creeping by our door. Oh, you're still alive. Not for long. Ooh, let's headshot him. Not as good as MuniRider is with a bow. Haha, I got you that time. Alright, so let's go put this around. And actually, do I have any cobblestone? I should probably grab some cobblestone. Maybe I want to fill that in a little bit. I bet MuniRider get. Oh, MuniRider, he's the best. Alright. So let's go do this, and then we'll sort of wrap everything up, and I'll talk a little bit more because clearly that's what I'm good at. It's just talking all the time. So, yeah, I mean, if you can imagine this, right? If you can imagine a meteor made of, you know, diamond and ice and falling from the sky and it's burning, and what it would be like for researchers to be here, right? How cool that would be to sort of be at ground zero of the impact of this magnificent crater. And that's what I want to recreate here. It's just this grand research setting. I can see it in my head. I hope y'all can, just by the little bit that, you know, I've sort of put out there so far to you. The image that I have so far. Place some netherrack here and here, and we'll sort of break it up. And then I don't really want the dirt. I don't think the dirt really fits, and I don't really need fire on all sides of it. Maybe I'll just start putting the, you know, breaking it up, and I'll put the cobblestone in a little bit here and here, and not make it too, you know, too symmetrical. I mean, it is Minecraft. Sometimes you can't help. Sometimes you just can't help it. You know, if everything seems like it lines up in a perfect square because it's a game made of cubes. Beautiful. Yeah, see? See, and then you'll have this blue, rugged, diamond and ice looking thing in here, and it's going to be fantastic. It really is. I think it's going to be wonderful. So, yeah. So, this is really all I had in plan for, right? Was popping into the nether, grabbing this, showing y'all the bow, you know, showing y'all the progress that I made on Crater Lake, and then sort of talking about what we're going to do here in the future, right? Cow cooker, finish our landscaping, get all that done, and then maybe even, I've been talking with some of the guys about this community center, right, where we want to put this cow cooker, and I also think we're going to be building. We might have some help. We might not. But I know here coming up pretty soon, we're going to be building a PvP arena. Now, I built one on the last server that all of us played on. All these guys. And MuniRider and IronPine helped me out big time on that project. With resource gathering and, you know, placing the walls and everything. And we all sort of had the same idea, and we absolutely loved it. We loved how this PvP arena came out. I'm thinking of a very similar design. Of course, I'm not going to go into great detail about that here. It wouldn't really make a lot of sense to you. You're just going to have to see it and what it looks like. But there's some things that go into doing that first. So we'll try to get on that. And then I also think that we're all going to get together, and I'm sure multiple ones of us will record us making a iron farm, because that is something that we will desperately need as we go about. You can never have too much iron. I love building stuff out of it. I love how the iron block, you know, looks. It'll be great for whenever we're trying to make sort of this sterile lab look inside of the mountain for our research center. And I would absolutely love to have the iron blocks for that. And of course, to get iron blocks on your own, just mining through caves takes ludicrous amounts of time that I probably will not have even as many mining sessions as I plan to do. And I plan to do my mining sessions with the Comrades here on the server. So of course, whenever we all hop on, we'll jump into the mines, I'll record and try and bring y'all 15, 20, 25 minute episodes standalone of us talking and chatting and mining, so you can sort of see what I go through to get my resources, the mining techniques I use, which, you know, they're all pretty much recycled by now, but just in case you're curious what I like to do. And really get to know all of us, not just individually through our videos, but through these sort of mining chats. You know, you sort of get to know us as a group and how we all interact together, and sort of why we're all friends, right? So yeah, that's all I have planned here for today's episode. We now have a flaming island, meteor island, in the center of our crater lake. We see where it runs out to the ocean. We know the story behind it now. You've seen the pranks and the bows, okay? And I'm really, really excited about where we're headed. Okay, now we're starting to really get into some progress. And I'm running around like a madman eating fish, but I'm absolutely loving it, right? We've got more coming up on the Diamond Society. I'm not going to even go into detail about that. I don't want to spoil anything. I can't wait for y'all to see what's coming up. It's starting to be a really, really exciting time. We're coming up on a major period of time for me to be able to record every single day, and if I can record every day, then there will be a video out every day, if not two. And so that'll be really, really exciting. We'll get to make a lot of progress, see a lot of progress. It'll be great. So again, I'm Nick. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, leave me a like. If you don't like it, hey, it's okay. You can dislike it. But leave me a comment and tell me why, right? Don't just hit dislike on anybody's video and not tell them why. You know, the most important thing is leave a comment. Let me hear back from you. I'd love to hear any sort of feedback. I reply to every single comment. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, if you don't want to miss out when they come out. And of course, thank y'all again, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.